Good afternoon, class.
Good afternoon, Mr. Fornan. How are you doing?
I'm good. Today we will be discussing the principles of first aid.
Wow. That is good.
Before we start, have you ever asked yourself this question? Does my workplace, my home, etc. have a dedicated first aider? Whenever an accident occurs where someone is injured, it's crucial that they receive immediate assistance or treatment. This is in order to prevent further complications and keeps the victim stable before a qualified medical professional arrives, if necessary.
Wow. That's so true.
Yes. A quick response is needed whether it is a minor injury or a more major one, as the first moments after someone is injured can dictate how the rest of the situation unfolds. If you are in the workplace, you will need to have designated first aiders on site who can respond promptly to any accidents and take charge of a situation, just as Sokfin Agricultural Palm Oil Company Sierra Leone is normally doing, for example.
Wow. But Mr. Forna, you mean all workplaces?
Yes. We've put together a more detailed outline of the benefits of first aid as well as how first aid can be practically applied in an emergency. Now, the following are the principles of first aid. 1. Preserve life. The first aim of first aid is to preserve life, which involves the key emergency practices to ensure that the casualty isn't in any mortal danger. Remember though, this includes preserving your own life, as you shouldn't put yourself in danger in order to apply first aid. At this stage, where you should do a quick risk assessment to check for dangers to the injured person, yourself, or bystanders. If you have any doubt, do not attempt to apply first aid and immediately call for a medical professional. 2. Prevent deterioration. Once you've followed all the steps associated with the first aid principles, your next priority is to prevent deterioration of the injured person's condition. Keeping a casualty still to avoid aggravating their injury, or from complicating any unseen issues, is crucial. This helps prevent further injuries, and clearing the area of any immediate dangers will help you to do so. 3. Promote recovery. Finally, there are steps you should follow which will help lessen the amount of time taken for a casualty to recover from an accident and aid in minimizing lasting damage and scarring. The prime example of this is applying cold water to a burn as soon as possible to lower the chance of long-term scarring and help speed up the healing process.
Wow. This is great. I'm really enjoying the class today.
Now we are going to discuss our last topic for today, and that is the qualities of a first aider.
Okay, we will like to hear that.
1. Taking immediate action. This is the key to the preserving life. The first principles state that a quick response to an accident can save lives and minimize the risk that things get worse. If someone needs help, either from an injury or a sickness, you shouldn't hesitate to help if possible. 2. Calming down the situation. First aiders should be able to remain calm under pressure and help reduce the overall stress levels of the injured person as well as other people who may be concerned. Reassurance can provide more support that you might expect in an emergency situation and help people make decisions. 3. Calling for medical assistance. Make sure to get a hold of the emergency services by calling 999 or for Sierra Leone call 117 as soon as possible, either by calling directly yourself or asking a bystander to do so if you're preoccupied handling the injury. This will ensure that a medical professional arrives quickly to handle the situation in a more comprehensive manner and provide more specialist treatment. Finally, the relevant treatment. Before a medical professional does arrive, you will need to apply first aid treatments in order to stabilize the condition of the injured person. This comes under the Preserve Life banner and follows this flow of procedures. That would be the end of our class for today. Any question?
Yes, Mr. Forna.
Go ahead, Miss Arbanisha.
Mr. Forna, during your presentation on the principles of first aid, you mentioned prevent deterioration. Would you please explain that for us?
Of course. Like I said earlier, prevent deterioration in this context is to keep the casualty still to avoid aggravating their injury, complicating any unseen issues. In other words, is to prevent the casualty from worsening the situation. Is that understood?
Yes, Mr. Forna, well understood.
Good. This is how we are going to end our lesson for today. We will continue our next class with the topic called cardiopulmonary resuscitation, CPR. Thanks for watching. I am Abubakar Forna. If you find this video helpful, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to my YouTube channel.